Hey, beautiful souls, welcome back to my channel. My name's Sistara and I'm an angelic communicator and clairvoyant. And today I'm going to talk to you about one of the most powerful spiritual tools that I think we have available to us, absolutely free of charge, and has been a huge help to me in my life. And this is the violet flame. Now, it's funny because if you're working in spiritual circles, often the violet flame does come up, and it's a way of, I guess it's a way of really supporting your energy field. It's allowing you to protect yourself in environments which might feel very dense and difficult to be in. And you can use it anywhere at any time, and it's very, very helpful. So I thought I would do this video so that you could have a viewpoint on the violet flame. And if it's coming into your consciousness right now, I would recommend that you use it. So the violet flame, as I have been shown it from the Angelic Council of Light, is a gift to humanity. It's a gift to humanity from the spiritual realms. It is a spiritual fire, meaning it's not hot, but it does have a frequency that works with the ray of violet, the violet ray, which you'll note is also the same color as the crown chakra. The traditional crown chakra is the violet color. And it's a spiritual frequency, a frequency of transmutation, meaning that it transforms from whatever it's coming into contact with from one form into another. It's a sacred alchemical energy that clears distortion, that allows karmic residues to be dissolved and transmuted, and any lower vibrations in your energy field will also be transformed and taken out of your energy field. This is what I'm being shown is a gift from Source. I see it very connected with Ascended Master Saint Germain, with the violet ray being the incarnatory ray for that Ascended Master. And this is also many violet ray beings who come in with this violet flame resonance also are assisting the evolution of our planet and the ascension process for many of us. So anyone can use the violet flame. It really is something that can do no harm. And I wrote about it in my book, my Spiritual Empath Survival Guidebook, because it's one of the tools that I use that really helped me out of some very difficult, sticky situations in my life. So often as a spiritual empath, and you'll notice the term spiritual and empath, and all I did was put it together, and then I wrote a book on it. And at that time, I couldn't find anything on the internet that was talking about spiritual empaths. I could find empath and I could find spiritual, but I couldn't find anyone that put the two together. And to me, that described a lot of what I see beautiful divine feminines and light workers working with, that you have an ability to see and sense the spiritual realm. And that sensitivity is allowing you to have an empathic resonance so that you can read information, you can transform energy, and you can also understand the feelings of energies of what is around you. So often as spiritual empaths, we absorb energy. We absorb it, we feel it, and sometimes a lot of that energy frequency can be what doesn't belong to us. So there can be a feeling of the collective, maybe the collective energy resonance of, difficult emotions that get stuck, collective grief, collective sadness, collective fear. There can also be your own personal ancestral imprints, which are not yours but belong to your ancestors, so kind of sit in your field. There can also be a lot of projection from others, whether that's thought projection, emotional projection. And if this energy isn't cleared, it can start to distort our frequency and make us feel a bit drained, just make our life force feel a bit off, and really pulls us out of alignment. So the violet flame is here really to help burn away all of those distortions. And it does it in a way that's not destructive. It doesn't, some of the energy techniques that can be used often send energy back to people, or this doesn't work that way. It's not a destructive frequency. It's a spiritual frequency. It works with the crown chakra. So it works with love. It works with transforming dense energy into light. So when you call in this beautiful flame, you'll notice that it will be activating you in your energy field with this color. And this is the part of you that is also allowing that flame to come through you and to turn any shadow into radiance, to transform it. So I'm just going to look here and see if I've covered everything I wanted to say. But this is the other thing here. So what you'll find is that, particularly if you live in the West, um, we have a lot of density here to do with thoughts because a lot of people are in the mental realm a lot, and you'll notice a lot of people are projecting their thoughts on others all the time. With this incredible tool that we have here, a lot of people spend it projecting outwards all the time on others. And if you're a spiritual empath or someone who's very light vibration, you will be feeling those thoughts. And there's a lot of density of this in our world. And I would say that these thought forms, particularly in the UK, are very dense, and there is a strong mental energy here. So they can also attract mental energies and entities that work through the mental realm. So there is a lot of energy frequency here that can be a bit challenging if you're a starseed or a lighter vibration. And so the other thing I want to say here is that Wi-Fi and technology does make it worse. It sort of magnifies these thoughts and magnifies these energy frequencies. So the violet flame is really good at this because it's a good color for clearing and transmuting energy that is on that resonance, that is, held in that mental field as well. I would say here that the violet flame is also really great at clearing viruses. So you can try this and see, because a lot of people hold viruses in their auric field. And if we can have anything that clears that, it helps your own immunity, your own defensive field to begin to clear, and then it has more resonance, so it won't allow other things into it. So this actually strengthens your immunity, it strengthens your energy field. In Chinese medicine, there's immunity that comes from our Wei Qi, our defensive Qi that's just circulated around our bodies here before things actually penetrate into the blood and the skin level. They're actually pushed out of the energy field. And this is actually the best place for it to be pushed out. So let's have a look here. There are some beautiful beings connected with the violet flame, one of them being the Ascended Master Saint Germain. And also, I also work with Archangel Zadkiel and also the Lady of Avalon. So these, who is a goddess and works with Glastonbury and that area of Avalon in the UK. So you can look up the violet flame wherever you like. It's all over the place. You can look at it on YouTube. You can look it up. There is also some on my website to buy. I have one with a frequency, the violet frequency, and also I have one without, which will be very useful for anyone who wants that. Or you could simply record yourself, giving yourself a meditation, or just say it in your head. So what I recommend to people, and this is what I did, is using the violet flame for maybe 5 to 10 minutes before you go to bed and when you wake up, doing 5 to 10 minutes. Now you'll find that it will build up in your energy field so that after a while, maybe even after a month or 21 days, you won't have to keep doing it every day. You'll just have a violet resonance in your energy field, and soon as something tries to come into it, it will just get transmuted away. And it's amazing how much better you'll feel. It can transform your life to go into any situation and not feel drained, to go onto public transport and not feel drained, to go into your office and not feel drained, to go to school and not feel drained, like wherever it is, be in your family home and not feel drained. So it is a really great tool. I really recommend using it. And this is how you should use it. So I usually go into meditation. I close my eyes. I then begin to ground myself, sending a grounding cord through my body. And then I'll begin to imagine and visualize a beautiful, brilliant violet light. And this will come in and either come up from the earth or come down from the sky, and it will surround me in a beautiful, beautiful violet flame. And you'll see yourself in the middle of it and allow this energy to go through all the cells of your body, your mind, your heart, your aura, and to see it transmuting any energy that is not in alignment with your highest truth. So I often ask these beautiful guides and goddesses to come in and usually have them around me while I'm doing it, so my space is protected. And this is the kind of invocation I will say, and I'm just going to say it out loud so that you can have a gentle energy transmission. So I would say something like this. I invoke the spiritual fire of the sacred violet flame. Beloved Goddess, Source God, and my heavenly angels, I manifest in me now the violet light of transmutation. I welcome the violet flame into every cell, molecule, and atom of my body, filling me totally and completely. I ask for a complete clearing of all my bodies, the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual, surrounding my entire being. I transmute all karma, negative thoughts, actions, deeds, and energy that I have created at any time and in all dimensions, on all levels, in all bodies, through all time and space, past, present, and future, for all eternity. Beloved violet flame, turn all that has been transmuted into love vibration so that it can become neutral and do no harm. I bless my body with divine radiance and raise my vibration and frequency to the highest level possible for me at this time. So be it, and so it is in all directions of time and space. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then I will just imagine and visualize this beautiful flame and wait for it to go all the way through my energy system and bodies. And then I will say thank you to everyone who has helped me. Thank you to the violet flame. And then I will just allow that to be resting in my energy field. And you'll be amazing. You'll be amazed at the responses you can get with this. And I've had like tinglings and just feelings of clearing. And if any point you're feeling drained or tired, then just know you can use this anywhere. You can use it on the train, you can use it in the car, you can use it anywhere. Just know that it can be always there. And that invocation, although it's very long, can actually just help really click you into alignment with yourself and what you're asking the universe to do for you. So you can use the violet flame to clear your energy after contact with others. You can also use it if you're having trouble with the bond with your twin. If your twin is sending you a lot of emotions that's making you feel yearny and missing them, you can often use the violet flame and it will support both of you, because if you support their energy, then you'll often feel better. You can also use it to transmute old trauma and ancestral patterns. You can help it, use it to heal relation cords or relations with other people, like karmic entanglements. You can use it to protect your children or your friends, or sometimes I do the violet flame around my children before they go to school. So you can really use this as a tool for love and a very simple, loving, kind gesture of protection. So we are moving through this point in our world where maybe a lot of the violet flame is needed. Maybe we need more of this just to help us. So this is a rapid collective awakening that we're going through on Earth. And just know that the violet flame is one of the best tools that I can think of that can really help you maintain clarity, to honor your sensitivity, to help you look after yourself, and to find your own strength when you're finding it hard. So every time you are using it, just know that you're also healing others. You're uplifting the collective vibration, maybe of the twin flames, but also of humanity. And so it really is a tool that's helping to dissolve distortions, helping to, resolve any fear of separation, and bringing in a consciousness of freedom, forgiveness, and divine transformation. It also reminds us that we have power here. Sometimes everything in the world is trying to make us feel powerless, and to know that we have power and that we can ask the divine realms to give us and gift us special tools and techniques that can help us when we're on our journey here. And I think as star seeds, that's quite helpful to know that you're not alone. There is a toolkit and that you do have some power and the ability to work with transformation here. So thank you, my beautiful fellow empaths and healers and twin flames out there. Remember that if you need this, it's always there as a tool for you, and it helps purify your energy field, calm your nervous system, and helps you to return to the radiant truth of who you are. If you are not a violet flame frequency, if you are a different color frequency in your soul, this won't be a problem. The violet flame will move through you and then it will dissolve, and then it will allow your natural frequency to come through you. So I just want to remember that at the end of the day, you are the light, you are the flame, and this is your turn to burn brightly. And this is one of the tools that can really help you maintain your brightness in this world. So if this message resonated with you, then like or share it with someone. Just know that this frequency is yours, and anyone who might need it can also share in it. And if you'd like to go deeper with me, I do usually run courses of what's in my book, and this is the guided violet flame meditation is definitely one of them that we use regularly. And I'm also doing some workshops. And if you want a twin flame session, go to my Instagram, my link tree, or my website, and you'll see what I'm offering. So thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you next time.